After perfecting the totals of your measurement, you'll want to customize the appearance settings so that they are clean and organized and can quickly convey information to viewers of the documents. By default, measurements appear with the red border, red text, and a caption. To change the appearance of the markup, be sure to select it. Notice the Properties toolbar at the top of the interface. This allows quick access to the basic customization properties without having to take away precious real estate by opening the Properties tab. This toolbar is dynamic, and the properties available change with the type of markup selected. Most markups will populate the properties to the bar with visual properties. You can quickly add your measurements by making specific types more easily identifiable. Before you do that, there are a few properties that you can edit that will make your measurements all the more effective, even without major edits to superficial appearance. The caption and segment labels applied to a measurement can communicate several details depending on how you use them. Select the poly-length measurement on this document. On each of the segments on the pole, you will see a value corresponding to that segment's measurement. You'll see that each value is aligned with the direction added to the measurement. While some might find it helpful to see the measurement for each segment, it can sometimes be too much information for this purpose, or make for a cluttered look. Go to the Properties panel and the Appearance Properties. Find the option Show Segment Values. For the polyline, it's on by default, showing each measurement. It also has two sub-options aligned to the segment, which are selected and account for the current direction and are aligned horizontally. Select the horizontally aligned option to make sure the segments are more manageable for conventional reading. Since all you care about in this instance is the total, it may make more sense to uncheck Show Segment Values. When you hide the segment values, you can still see the total measurement, which is a part of the markup caption. To see the full extent of what you can do with the option, select the area measurement. The show captions are on by default for all markups, but the level of customization doesn't stop there. Click on the edit button next to show the caption, and then you'll be able to access all of the measurements that make up or can be calculated based on the details of that measurement. With an area measurement, you can see that there is a long list of measurements that you can add to the caption if you'd like. You can check each of them often to add additional details to the measurement. Some of these, like label and volume, depend on your input. The slope is automatically added to the caption when added to a measurement. Hold down the shift and drag the caption to move it to a more readable location if you need to. If the caption is unnecessary for your purpose, you can always uncheck it to hide it. It is important to know that these properties only affect the visual properties of the markup and make no difference to the data in the markup list. These properties can also be accessed in the Properties toolbar for quick edits. One more useful property is the option Show Centroid. This places an X indicator in the middle of the closed-shaped markup. With Snap to Markup, you can measure from the exact centroid of the markup using this property. Keep in mind that many of these properties can also be edited from the Measurements panel for quick and easy access. With the measurement selected, you can change the properties. Once you have specifics, you can add visuals to your markups. With the area measurement still selected, go to the Properties toolbar from the Markup dropdown and change the subject to flooring. When doing material takeoffs, users often choose not to have lines on their markups to more accurately represent points for materials. So go to the line with the option and change it to 0. Move to the next option in the fill color and select brown to indicate hardwood flooring. You'll also want to add a horizontal line hatch pattern to emphasize the idea that this is hardwood flooring. You can edit the scale of the hatch and the color of the line applied to it. And finally, change the color to white to make the caption more visible. You can use the same strategy to define custom tools with corresponding visual properties to indicate the material used.